Yo, the plugin MVP is here. The Programmatic SEO plugin it's not pretty, but it works. It works. It's not the best yet. This is like version 0.01, like working alpha build type stuff. I'm gonna walk you through it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like and show you how it I don't know how it works exactly. I mean, I can see the source code of the plugin. It's built on advanced custom fields. I didn't know, shit about how to do all that, but looking at the like the page templates and all that, it's really not that difficult. It's just I wouldn't have known where to start. So let's check this out. Ready? So install it. Boom. Right. First things first. You gotta set up some platform categories, and I realize that my face is just right in the way. Real simple. Boom, right there. Test category 1, test category 2, right? And you can add features, and this will all show it off here in a second, right? So here's test. So that's categories, and then from in the categories you have the platforms or products or services or websites or whatever. I need to just kind of mess around with those templates and get the language right. So here's a summary. There's a description. I have an idea. The reason why I have two different boxes for this is because I have an idea for like an alternatives 2 pages eventually where it's only going to take the summary and not the long form description. That way you can have introduction, 10 items with just their summary and a click here to go to the website buttons or whatever. And then that's it. So have those divided up. Just got some lorem ipsum in there right now. Throw some screenshots, some images, whatever. You can select which category it's part of. So I could go and put category 2 as well, but I'm not, and I'll show you why in a second. And then you can select which features it has, or the product or service or whatever has. And again, I'll show you why it's checkboxes as opposed to just putting it in manually when I actually go to the front page and the comparisons. You put the pricing, whatever you want. You can add more and whatever, subtract. You don't even have to have any, but it's there. All right. You have a logo, and then the URL. This one goes to Pornhub. So boom, right? And then let's see. This is what it looks like on the no. This is the category page. So where are we at? Let's see. This is what it will look like on the front end. I don't know what changes I made. No, I don't really care. Of course, this is just like whatever 2022 WordPress, blah, 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 default, because this is just some Rudy Poo dev site. But this is how it would look. Don't knock the design. There ain't no CSS going on here. This is strictly like, boom, it works. We got to make it pretty later on. There's the overview. There's the long description or the summary, the description, the pricing. Again, it ain't pretty yet, but it will be eventually. Screenshots, boom. What are they called? Something boxes, light boxes? I don't know. I don't really like that, but it's there, and I'll probably keep it. And the features. So on the individual product page or platform page, it only has the features that are actually there, right? It's not going to have feature 1 and then an X, it feels SEO tools like rank tracking. Oh, we're not going to do it. It only shows what it can do on this page, right? Of course, at the top, if you visit the website, it would say, just the URL instead of this this string that goes to a boo-boo page, 404 page. And then at the bottom, you have all the alternative platforms, and you can compare. Let's see. We'll get to the comparison somewhere down here, right? So here's the category. Just, again, got to make a lot of changes. We're just looking for something that works right now, not necessarily something that is perfect. But this is kind of what the box would look like as far as what I meant as far as the summary and then the features, and then like boom, you can go to the site, whatever. So there's platform 1, there's platform 2. We got to fix this right here. Of course, we're bug testing. You know what I mean? So we want to have probably want to have category 2 on a different line. Actually, I'm going to test that live. Check this out. We're going to select all 3 categories for that just to see what happens. see if it puts it how it. Okay, so yeah, that's a little bug action going on right there. We're gonna have to update. But then let's just go through this. Boom, you get to the bottom here, you go click compare, and now again, it's ugly, but it works. You can look at both platforms side by side. Oh, there's the summary, there's the description, there's the pricing, there's screenshots lined up. Here's what I'm talking about with the features. Okay, so you can easily compare. Okay, this one has feature 0. This one does not. This one has feature 1, 2, and 3. This one only has 2. Down the line, looks good. Can test category 2 because test platform 2 is only part of these categories. They're only going to they're going to have the green checkbox. This is grayed out, just so it's an super easy comparison between the two. I think that's pretty much it at this point. And I think some of the bugs and things that need to be updated and checked up on are these comparison pages. There's a few things that kind of got to work the kinks out. One, well, I think this is just have to go inside the post template and make some quick changes. Is this one actually doesn't the page title isn't updated. So like on the live site where I'm actually had this installed, like on the real, it just says like articles, and then it doesn't have test platform 2 versus test platform 1 as a title. It doesn't. So that's one. It also doesn't like the page description meta description. That is not kind of. I think we're gonna have to leave that blank. 1 second. Cat toys. The meta description. I don't know. We're probably just gonna have to either have some kind of. I don't know how we're gonna handle that. I think maybe by category, we'd have to set up some kind of boilerplate, kind of pull this product name versus this product name, the best comparison for SEO tools, something like that. Best comparison for category, whatever. What else is there? It's kind of messed up. Sitemaps. Before that, redundancy issue. Right now, there's really no way to like check for redundancy. So if I change this to 1 and this to 2, it would still work. It's just they're swapped. That could be bad, potentially. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like it's the exact same content. It's just on the opposite side. I don't think we want that. And I haven't actually looked at this, but let's just see. Yeah. So there's also this, which it wouldn't generate, but it's still possible to, compare test platform 1 to test platform 1. That's not juicy. Lastly, kind of issue 3, kind of big, is like sitemaps. So for whatever reason, I don't know if this is something I is wrong on my end. Like last thing we talked about, me and the dev, before I went to sleep last night, was, hey, the comparison pages aren't showing up in the sitemaps. The individual pages are, but the comparisons are not. He says, all right, we'll look into it. Like 5:30 this morning, he said, hey, here's version 1.6 of the plugin. This should fix that. And it did not. So I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with, if it's working on his end, all right. So it's got to be something wrong with on my end, and I'm guessing it's either the sitemap generating whatever. I messed up, so I just asked him like, "Hey, how are you generating sitemaps?" And I will generate sitemaps how you generate sitemaps if if that's what it takes to get this thing working. So yeah, for the most part, for all intents and purposes, the fuck was that? It's working. Not well. Not I mean, I could probably. I mean, I'm pushing some stuff out there, just testing it and on a live site that I really don't give a damn about yet. So hot damn Bobby. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, this is just another WordPress site. I'm trying to think if there's any other crazy, funky, cool thing. I don't believe there is. I don't believe there is. I'm geeked. And like I said in the beginning, this is straight up just a advanced custom fields. I guess that's the foundation of the plugin, and I didn't know how to do anything with that shit, 2 days ago. But again, looking at the details, I think this is one. Yeah. So looking at the how it's pulling the information, it's pretty easy to decipher. They name their variables. I think that's appropriate. They name their variables well, so you can identify. And then if I need to I would just have to look up some PHP and say, oh, how do I make a button instead of a link? Easy. We're in there like swimwear.